Right, as you see my last video, you'd know that this needs, well, we hope this needs the steering servo changed. So that's going to be the job for now. I would say today, but to me it's the same day. I don't know where it will be for you. Depends when I upload this. Get me little boxes. I do like these little boxes. They're handy to keep everything in. And if you finish at any time, you just seal it so you don't lose it, you don't knock it off and lose anything. I do love this colour. I never do anything the same colour twice, which is a shame because it is a lovely colour. Right, how are we going to tackle this? Best way is to take that off so I can get to the servo. That'll be the first job, I think. So that will be the first job. Put that out of the way. Would help if I could see what I was doing. Would help if you could see what I was doing. Can't remember how old this is, but it is not been on it. Good tip when stripping down, where possible, put the screws back in the parts, then you know what screw goes without consulting bloody manuals again. Ooh, put some dust on that. Right, so we can now see the servo in there. So let's look at that. I couldn't have done that if I tried. Pop that off to start with. Aha, it's Mr. Polarbear. Buenos dias, señorita. If it's not one thing, it's another thing, isn't it? It's always a problem somewhere down the line.
There's always a problem.
Always a problem.
Hey, Tower Pros, I had one in my constructor, didn't I, and it packed up.
Yeah, it's steering alright, but it's not all the time. Every now and again, when I was just out on the path doing a video up and down, just testing it. When I had nothing on the servo, the I must have got pissed in my sleep last night because I can't talk today. When the lift steero is in the neutral position, if you like, in the centre, no problem. soon as I lift the back axle and steer, I'm getting a lot of twitching and shutting down.
Because the servo's being powered, the power going to hold it up.
That's the only thing I can think of. It's draining too much power through the MFC because of the digital steering servo. And I had a similar problem when I was building the Mahusif Scania.
So that might have been why you disconnected the gear change servo, because obviously if you're saying first or third gear, it's got the servo
It would,
on the lock.
and most of the time I'm in first gear, so yeah, it would be, the servo would be engaged at the front.
Yeah.
And
Nice neck egg.
that could be the reason why the gears ain't set up on this. I do remember I've had this problem a couple of times with this exact same make and model of servo. So,
Yeah, I had that one pack up on me.
and I've heard plenty of people have the same problem with digital servos. MFCs don't like digital servos. Apparently you can splice the wire straight to power rather than through the MFC. But why bother when you can just change the servo?
Well, I got a Savox in the end, but I don't know if it's a digital.
Go and see a doctor then.
I'll have cream for that.
Right, how's this going to work? Because this is going to want to go forward and brake. And I can't be having that. Jesus. Spaghetti junction. Hey! I knew that was going to happen. Shit. That's pulled the bloody wheel arch off. That's lovely. Another bloody job now. Like I said, if it ain't one thing, it's another. I need to keep the front of that cab from falling over. That'll do.
That's why I need a squillion pounds in my bank account, so I never have to leave this house anymore.
Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be lovely?
Just the thought that every morning that you wake up, you can do what you want if you decide to. Because as you know, I hate owning a car. Because I don't own a car if I want to own a car, I've got to have one.
You know, I used to love driving. I used to go out just for drives.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm old, so there was only very few TV stations back then. Used to listen to the wireless in the evening, you know. Oh shit, I've just cut through. I've just cut through a wire as well, just to make things even more interesting today. Am I going to get anything right today?
Is it a wire from the servo you're taking out?
No, it's a wire to the front lights.
Bollocks.
Yeah, that's what I said. Ah, Jesus Christ.
I'll break out the soldering iron.
I did say I was bored, so I'm not bored now. I've got all these bloody jobs to do. If I can hit the wire.
Oh, come on, buttons. Oh, Dirt Perfect's uploaded a video. Well, I bought a ripper for the 850J. Let's get it installed with help from one of his man behind the scenes. I'll watch that later on. Oh, Lord. Right, I'm going to get on my horse and go for a ride round Red Dead.
Get off your horse and drink your milk.
That's right, now.
See, this annoys me. You put 6 million cable ties on everything just to keep it nice and tidy, and then when you get a job like this, you've got to take them all off.
search for some more.
Hence why I cut through a wire, because I'm cutting 6 million bloody cable ties off. Trying to find the wire I just cut. Do that one in a minute. Let's carry on with the bloody servo first, shall we? Why won't that move? I'm tempted just to chuck through the wire of this servo. I ain't going to really use it again, I don't think. If it don't come out, it will get chopped in half, I think. Must have heard me and it come out. Right, so let's get a servo to start with, because that would help. What do I have? That bloody lead's not very long, is it? Why is that? That servo lead's bloody tiny. Tiny, that is tiny.
Like my brain, because if I had a big brain I wouldn't be working.
Tiny. Are they getting bloody shorter or what? Well, I think they are, you know, I think they are. Old Tim boy. Well, it's going to have to be a Carson. A Carson. Because that's what I've got, so that's what it's got to be.
That's me pretending to be a horse.
That lead's shorter, but it should do the job. What's the chances of a servo arm coming off of that fitting this? Oh yeah, that's handy. That's handy. Well, that's one bit of luck, I guess. Do you know, there must have been a reason, because if I don't fit a gearbox servo, I usually put the steering at the front. But the servo is still in the front of this. And there's crappy steering on the side, so the only thing I can think of is it was because, like you say, having it in first gear and steering must have kept interfering with it. And being a lazy sod, I decided to just unplug it.
Well, taking the gearbox away, it's not actually easy, is it?
No, I wouldn't have took it out. I would have just moved the plug and used that as a steering.
Oh, right.
Which was probably one of the jobs on my list to do. Of the many jobs on my list to do that never got done. As you know, I tend to think, oh yeah, and I'll start another one, and then this one gets forgotten about. Right, it's not a good idea to use your teeth to strip wires, but
no, because at our rate, your teeth normally go with it.
I can't get in there with anything else, so I can't even get in there with my face. I can't get in there. How am I going to strip that wire? Bugger. Bugger, I think it's too small for these strippers. Sure, it's too small for these strippers, that's why I didn't use the bloody thing.
Yours is filthy, I'm going to forget my word.
Give him a wash. Give him a wash down.
Oh, there we go. He looks all shiny now. We'll give him something to eat. Hang on. Typical. You feed Doris and then he takes a shit.
Well, so do you.
Well, yeah, in one end, ain't the other.
Yeah. Right, I need some bloody solder now, don't I? Jesus Christ. Jesus, man.
I think a squirrel.
Where the bloody hell's that gone? Pixies.
They're everywhere.
Pixies. Oh, look, I found another tube of glue I knocked off yesterday. The other thing, if I had enough money, I'd employ a cleaner. Come and clean this shed up.
Dusty in there.
It's not so much dusty, it's just crap everywhere.
If we had squillions of pounds, there'd be an enormous barn called the shed.
Yeah, it would be an enormous barn as well. It would have to be, because I'm a pauper and I've got more than a couple. Imagine what I'd be like if I was rich.
You'd have a fine collection. If I had the money, I'd have every scale art model there's going. Every RC four-wheel drive one. Because I do like their front loader and their but I'm not paying a squillion billion pounds for it, that's for sure.
Right, how am I going to do this without burning myself?
Carefully.
Because it's blooming tight in there, it is. It's blooming tight. That's a lesson for look where you're cutting.
Oh,
Look where you're cutting before you cut.
well, you know, accidents happen.
Yeah, but if you notice, when you have an accident like this, it's always the most awkwardest wire there is. It's not a nice easy one that's right in front of your nose.
Oh, no, it never is.
It's always a pain in the arse one that's bloody behind something, or not much wire that you can get hold of.
Oh, well, I'm going to sneak up on this deer, and there we go. And take his mate with him. Right, I need me hunting wagon.
Did you say hello?
Oh, well, yeah, I said hello with fucking the glamour there.
Hello, dear!
Yeah. You'll be in a stew pot this evening. Come on, there we go. I've got to press so many buttons.
Oh, I think someone has a motorbike and he wants everyone else to know he's got a motorbike.
Well, they do, man. I'm stood right next to a road. I call for my hunting wagon and it goes and puts it 30 miles that way.
It's called heat shrink because it needs heat, but how am I supposed to get heat next to plastic? Because I'm just going to melt the plastic if I put any heat there, aren't I? Hopefully that'll do. Oh, hopefully. Oh, I say. That is the chair, it's not me.
I believe you.
Oh, could be my joints actually.
It's making it actually bigger.
Oh yeah. I'm sweating again. Well, yeah, I am sitting on top of the heater, so usually has that sort of effect, I guess. Right, so that's on. Now the fun bit of trying getting the wire back through. Oh, and again, I remember I've got to glue that bloody wheel arch back on that I've just knocked off as well. Like I said, if it ain't one thing, it's another. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? I think like that. Somehow. I might be able to tidy up that bloody wire I put in yesterday as well. Yeah, you're doing that all the wrong way, you do. Piss off. Oh, that's going to be tight fit. That's going to be bloody tight, old chap. I might have to go over the top. Can't go up there, can I? Won't fit. Won't fit. This is going to be close if it reaches the bloody socket. Yeah, this can't see that. Definitely a Sonic 5 turn in here. Right. That's my only concern now, is that going to foul on that suspension? can't see sod all.
Open your rabbit holes.
Why is there no gap between the gearbox and the chassis? There should be a slight gap there that the wire should sit in.
So what nerve are you taking out, the steering one or the gearbox?
The steering.
Oh, and swapping her over. Gotcha.
No, swapping over with what?
Well, you're taking the steering servo out, you said?
Yeah, what am I swapping it with?
Well, a non-digital one.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant swapping it over with the gearbox one. The gearbox one is still in there.
There.
I think it shouldn't be a problem because the gearbox one is Acom's.
Could you link that up?
It's already wired in, it's just it ain't got the bar on it, that's all. Why the hell won't that go in that gap?
Just to be a nuisance.
What a pain in the arse. Right, hopefully that should be enough gap, enough wire to reach the MFC. We shall soon find out. You can tell how old this is, how long ago I built this. The MFC is literally just double taped onto the top of the what I call the table.
Oh, the bit that goes over the motor.
Yep. There's no false wall, there's no anything. It's literally just shoved straight on there.
That works.
Right, it's done the job. Done the job. Shit, where's that lead gone now? I've lost the bloody servo lead now. Ah! Dickhead. Right, that's it. I'm giving everything away. Come and get it.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Definitely lined up.
So I've got a big dog.
Horror roof. Here, have you got the camera rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it that bit,
Which I keep forgetting about. That tape is cack. Cacky, cacky, cacky. I might at some point build a false wall for this, but for now I shall put it back the way it was. I think, I could be wrong, but I think this is probably about my fourth truck.
First one was a king order, wasn't it?
First one was a king order. Second one was the red 6x2 Scania. It might even be the third one.
6x2.
Could be the third one. What was after that? I can't remember what was after the Scania. Without looking.
Oh, there you go.
I can only remember my first and my last. Do Do you know, I still get surprised when I get things flash up on my phone like this was 3 years ago, and I think, no, I only built that last month.
Amazing how quick the time goes by. But on a good thing, that means I'm closer to me retirement.
Yeah, but even that's scary. I've just had a birthday and I think I'm getting close to my retirement, and then I look and think, shit, I've still got 11 years to go.
You know, in our government, they never let us retire.
That's, yeah, they'll probably change it again by the time I get there, so that'll probably be more like 15 years.
What's this man made of? Here, get on the floor, Chief.
Well, it ain't chicken soup, boy. Oh, I'm having that age-old problem. I can't find the hole. There you go. There you go. Well, servo's in, plugged in. Cab is closed. Plugged in. Let's switch it on. Oh. Yeah, battery usually helps, so I'm told.
Well, I suppose it would come in handy. The horses run off. Wine! I love the fact I named the horse Wayne. Anyway, that's just me. Where's the cat? Where's the liquor?
Ooh.
Was that you or the chair?
I'm not sure on that one. Could have been a combination of both. Ah, you piece of shit. Now, how comes when I tested that servo all went on. Now I've put it on, it won't go on. If that makes any sense at all.
Just to be irritating.
I struggle to make sense in my own head then. Right, you're on. Stay on, you piece of crap. It's annoying me. It is. It's annoying me. Why did Carson have to use a different size hole to anyone else? Pain in the backside. Don't do this at home. I'm a professional. If you believe that, you believe anything. That's better. Must be doing something right for a change. Fuck it, I didn't do that. I didn't do that bloody screw up, you twat. The servo adjustment screw. Servo mounting adjustment screw, if you want to be precise. Professional. Who said I was a professional? He's a liar. I'm definitely not an expert. I'm sure some people have called me an expert in the past, but I wouldn't class myself as an expert. I've been called a lot worse by nicer people than you know. Right, screws are done up. Steering works, but steering works the wrong way. If I reverse the servo, it shouldn't affect the MFC, should it? Or should it?
I don't know.
I think we're about to find out.
I don't know if it affects the indicators, I'm not sure.
That's what I mean. But we are about to find out that for some reason this is the opposite way to the other one. Ah, yes, it does. Oh, pain in the arse. There you go. Well. What a pain in the backside. It's easier just to move the wires around and do anything else. If I can get to the wires without breaking everything again. Where's a wheel chuck when you want one? Right, we have steering.
Beautiful.
Let's put the lift axle up. No effect at all, see? It had to be that servo.
Yeah.
Because it's the same bloody battery, so... Digital servos.
Well, the next step is take it inside and while you're moving it there and see if it does it.
Next step is try and get the wheel arch back on. Oh, I just had a fault. That message you saw earlier.
Which one?
You told me you see something flag up or something. Well, that would have been in that on my Facebook RC page.
It might have been, but it said there was nothing there.
I didn't even think to look there. Just something's just flashed up on the screen, which made me think of that. Right, let's get my skirt back on. You kinky devil, you. Oh, let's turn that off a minute. Save me petrol, diesel. Oh. Think of the environment.
That seems to be a fashionable excuse for everything nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah, it makes me like all these bloody Hollywood stars who go out and buy Priuses. Because it's good for the environment. Yeah, what about the bloody Jags and the big V8s and the Bentleys and all the other shit you've got parked there? Oh yes, but I own a Prius. Yeah, but you never use it either, you dickhead. Gobshite people. I'm doing my bit for the environment. Yeah. Piss off and die, that'd do a bit for the environment. Can you tell they wind me up a bit?
Just a tad.
Two-faced. I hate two-faced. If you're going to go all green and all that shit, then do it. Don't have a 6-litre Mustang next to a Prius and go, I'm doing my bit for the environment, you know. No, you're not, you prick. I think I might have to cut this out of the video as well.
You might have to that bit.
Not that I give a shite. Right, let's get this back on. Let's get this back on, if I can. Actually, if I take that off, it's easier. Then I can actually see what the bloody hell I'm doing. Whew. Did I mention I was hot?
Oh, you did, yeah. Did you turn off, Yuri?
No, don't be silly.
No.
Don't be silly. Turn off the bloody heater. You're having a laugh, son. You're having a laugh. I thought you knew me.
You silly boy, Pike. Don't tell him your name, Pike.
I need another hand. I can't line that sod up. Can't line it up and it went straight in the hole. Ooh, that was too easy. This chair sounds like it's going to collapse in a minute.
Yeah, that brand new one I got does the same.
It's only bloody 2 weeks old. Sounds like it's going to fall apart. Oh, that reminds me. One of the funniest things I ever saw actually was someone collapsing on a chair. It was bloody hilarious. It was. I was talking away, and then 1 minute he was there, and the next minute he was gone.
My young folk were having a slippery carpet for the back legs.
And a garden chair. Oh, if I could go back and do one thing, it would be go back and record that.
Well, I broke 2 chairs in the space of what, 24 hours?
Oh, that was funny. That was. Wait, hey! Shiba! Try and attack me like that. That's good, isn't it? A magnet that don't stick to metal. Must be one of them. Must be one of them aluminium ones.
Who was it that said that?
Bloody dickhead at work when I worked on the buses. You need to get an aluminium magnet for that, you know? Yeah, alright, you prick. Thick as shit. We sent him away to buy one. He went and tried and order one. Phoning around all these suppliers for a magnet for aluminium. No, they had one before, but they've worn it out. What a prat. Right, that's back together. Test run, I think. Test run. Right, let me stop this video and I'll go outside and do a quick test run. If you see me again in a minute, you know it's worked. If you hear a big bang, you know it ain't, and it's gone flying over the fence. Right, so lift axle is up. Oh, I've just lost a centre wheel hub. Oh, that feels cold. Ooh. Need to tighten it up properly before I lose it again. Right, that was pulling a little bit on it. See if I can adjust that on the. I don't know, that's not bad actually. There is no servo twitch. It's not cutting out. And that axle's been up the whole time. Yep, I believe that has done the job. So, that's good.